Hey everybody, it's the interview queen Alicia Toot here, and you are currently watching Just Alyx, a safe space for wrestling fans just like you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like this video and every other video that is posted, and of course pick up a t-shirt as well. There's so many goodies, some great exclusive content. You might even find an interview with someone that looks a little bit familiar on the page, but he's fantastic, just such a good person, so I really hope that you guys, like I said, hit the button, subscribe for plenty more fantastic wrestling content. Interview queen out. Mwah.
Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
Hello all, and welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. Let me readjust the microphone here for a second. Apparently, when OBS updated, might have changed my microphone settings, so if I'm coming in kind of strong, just let me know, but I think we should be fine. Regardless, welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I am your host, Alyx, just Alyx, and man, boy, do we got a lot to talk about tonight. Ooh, the lineup is fat. All kind of wrestling news, from rumors to confirmed news involving a certain... Excuse me? Woo! Okay. Starting out hot.
So Tony Khan definitely wasn't lying when he said this would be a PPV level show. Nearly damn perfection from top to bottom. Best Dynamite of the year? Guess when Triple H said there will be a lot to talk about he meant Dynamite laughing face.
The Super Chat Champion coming in hot with a $50 bomb. And you're speaking facts. You speaking major facts. Maybe Triple H is a double agent, because there was reports throughout the entire day on Monday talking about Monday Night Raw was going to leave fans with a lot to talk about. And no one has been saying a word, a peep about Raw, a peep about WWE. There was a point in time, that was all people were talking about. Nothing but WWE topics. But now, ever since a certain mustache evil villain, you know who it is, the villain of all villains came back, things have just been boring and bland. And the talk of the town has been AEW. Because a lot of things are going right. And a lot more things are coming for this company. And I'm not just talking about the fact that we have sold... Not we, but they. I always say we because I always feel like I'm living vicariously through AEW and company. But they have sold over 60,000 tickets for All In at Wembley Stadium. That's right, Wembley Stadium in London, which seats 94,000. They have sold over 60,000, closing in on 70,000. And we're 4 months away. We are still 4 months away, and we're already closing in on 70,000 tickets sold. Not one match has been announced. That alone is already big news. That alone is already strong enough, major momentum for AEW. But now we're getting news of some TV rights deals coming in, and we'll talk about that first. We'll get into that first before we get into the actual review and news updates, but nothing has been confirmed, but rumors are that AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery, HBO Max, whatever you want to call it, might have just signed a lucrative deal for a lot, and I mean a lot of money. Woo, we're going to get into that. We got to get into it. That's still rumors, though. Just so you know, it's rumors. But what isn't a rumor, and what has been confirmed, and there's no going back now, is that AEW will be debuting a new show called AEW Collision mid-June, and it will feature the return of Look in My Eyes, What Do You See? Welcome to personality. CM Punk. Mr. Phillip Brooks is on his way back. As if you guys had any doubt. Y'all been trying, not y'all. Most of the fans that watch me are saying, so not y'all. But some of these fans, they spent the better part of a year trying to get AEW to fire this guy. Oh, you gotta release him. Oh, you gotta cut him out of his contract. He's toxic. He's bad for the company. Yeah. Now all of a sudden that he's come back. Now all of a sudden that he's on his way back. Now people are coming out and saying, you know what? Cooler heads will prevail. Everything's cool. I like CM Punk. Get the hell out of here. Y'all were pumping y'all chest out like, oh, AEW, they're gonna get rid of Punk. They're gonna fire Punk. Jesus Christ. Where are those people at now? The Wade Kellers of the world. Because every time you hear about Wade Keller and Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez talk about Punk, they're like, he can't come back. He's terrible. He's awful. He's toxic. He's evil. Humbug. Seriously, it's just been nothing but he can't come back. He's terrible. He's hard to work with. And now you see that that's all bullshit because he is coming back. And what's even better is that this whole idea of a brand split, it's not a brand split. We'll get into the report from Fightful Select, but they even said that, nah, he can show up on Dynamite. This is not a show exclusive for CM Punk and friends, and Dynamite is exclusive for, the Elite and friends? Nah. Everybody can go on both shows. So, essentially, what I wanted Rampage to be, what's going to be that now is AEW Collision. I do have a lot to say. I have a ton to say about it being on Saturdays, though. We'll talk about that when we get to it, but ultimately, man, if you're an AEW fan, especially after watching tonight's episode of Dynamite, you are living on cloud 9. You are, woo! I guarantee you are losing your minds. Because this, my friends, is, oh my goodness. This is fantastic. This is, what a time. What a time to be a wrestling fan. If you're an AEW fan. WWE, ugh. Y'all feel the momentum shifting, right? I'm not the only person. You feel the momentum shifting back to AEW. I know you do. I'm not the only person that feels that way. And WWE is on the decline. It is now. And until a certain old man goes away, then Tony Khan about to pull his bed out and start whipping that ass. Whipping that ass. That's my dog. That's my... Hey, that's a reference that y'all should know. That one's not that obscure. Hopefully, that is a movie from the 90s though. But regardless, I can't wait. So, listen, we got a lot of people in here. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's pay these bills. Let's get to the live chat. Let's do these shout outs. And then, of course, get right to the video. I can't wait to talk about it. So, if this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Wow, you're at it. Help expand the brand by doing the following things. Please join the membership. Click that join button and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction or hot topic or review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Give thanks. Hit that super thanks. If you would like to donate after the fact, you can. Also, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, just Alex Central. Give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, and give me a follow on TikTok, for I am the tickest of the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo, and yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalexsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi, and please get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Get you an old school Deluxe Man t-shirt, get you a new school Alex's World t-shirt, but most importantly, get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie. America, the remix t-shirt made by It's Jon Moxley and Firestar Hart. All this down below in the description box. And today's sponsor is Surfshark. You ever just need protection from people trying to steal your identity, trying to hack your stuff, trying to take over your information? You need yourself a VPN, a virtual protection network. And one of the best in the world today is Surfshark. So how's about we get a quick word from our sponsor? And then, of course, we'll get you some shout out. Today's video is sponsored by Surfshark VPN. When you're doing business on the web, having a VPN is almost essential, and many agree there's no better service than Surfshark. Let me tell you why. Surfshark provides you 24/7 protection from hackers, data leaks, malware, and even allows you free access to movie streaming services in different countries. I personally appreciate Surfshark's ability to block all malware websites and scan all downloads for potential viruses. You just never know what could impact your online experience, and navigating has become a lot more safer because of this service. So today, if you visit the link surfshark.deals/justalex and use the promo code JustAlex, you not only get 83% off your monthly payments, but you'll get an extra 3 months for free. This is a massive deal that many of you should take up while it's here. So don't wait, feel safe, get protected by Surfshark today. Alright, welcome everybody. Thank you all so much for making me a part of your day. As always, please show some love to the moderators. Ultra Shot 97 Firestar Hart, Elias Demi, New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl, Big MGN, and of course, Claudio does everything, ladies and gentlemen. They help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you. It's always good to be back in his house. Thank you all so much for being here. Please be sure you like the video. The more chances that you check this out, the more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. So please help boost that algorithm, because it really does help me out. I see a super chat just kind of sitting there in the wings. Let me play that real quickly before we get started.
Oh, ain't nobody loves me better than you.
How do you feel about the All In All Out situation? I feel they should retire All Out and build up All and make the show on the level of WrestleMania.
Well, I think I already talked about it, where All Out and All In being back to back like that. It is interesting. I personally would not have done that. I would have personally just stuck with All In and just saved All Out for another year. But if the idea is to make All In a network exclusive and then make people pay for All Out, I got no issues with that. Matter of fact, I would love it if they did a package deal where you get both All In and All Out for a certain amount, like $50 for both shows. I would have loved that, because it doesn't feel right to make fans pay for both. 50 and 50. That's a lot of money. I don't know if fans can afford that. I can't. I know that for sure. But yeah, like in the future, let's not do All In and All Out like that back to back. I don't think that's a good idea. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. But yeah, I personally would not have done that, but that's just me. You know what I mean. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get to these shout outs here. Thank you all. Thank you all for making me a part. You could be literally anywhere. There's a ton of people that talk about AEW on here, but you chose me, and I'm grateful for it. So let's get to it. Fast Pass goes to Christopher Lloyd. What's going on, Christopher Lloyd? Mr. Gonzalez 09. Wrestle Spider. Wrestle Spider. Okay, that's enough. What's up? What's up, man? Edward Duncan. Juan Orozco. Of course, Super Chat champion, nickname Mai, in his house. Nickname Mai, thank you for continuing to blessing this channel, blessing this stream, blessing all things AEW. You are part of the reason why these streams continue to be what it is. Like, I don't like to talk too much about my revenue, like how much money I make here on YouTube, because that's my business. But I will say this. Despite WWE streams doing, well, not even just WWE streams, but WWE videos doing more views, what makes the money, what puts the food on the table, believe it or not, are the AEW videos. Like the AEW topics, the AEW streams, those are the things that keep this, that's where most of the money is rolling in from. It's incredible to me how, although it's a smaller audience, smaller viewership, like the passion is incredible.
Can I get a shout out for my 24 birthday folded hands light skin tone?
Well then, Mr. Clone Force 99, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Clone Force 99. We celebrating people's birthdays in this bitch. Happy birthday. 24 years old. Again, you could be anywhere, but you chose to celebrate it with us. Wow. Well, happy birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Mr. Clone Force 99. You deserve that, my man. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Let's go get you a stripper. What type you want? All right, we'll talk about that later. You're 24 now, so you get to have a stripper for your birthday. Someone who's not crazy. We'll talk about it later. Anyways, but yeah, the AEW streams, that's where the money's at. WWE can be the views, but AEW it's $1 and cents. And that's why I do it. That's why I do it, man. I'm excited about it. All right, where was I? So, nicknamed by Terror Jojo. I got a guy named Terror in here. Yo, Terror, what you doing in here, man? Terror says that was an amazing show. Yo, Terror, change your name to Terror Time. Why? Because it's Terror time again. They got you running through the night. Ayy. It's Terror time again. Ayy. Oh, you just might die right. It's terrifying time. Bum, dum, dum, dum. Some of y'all just went, yo. Throwback. Others just went, what the hell is he doing? Probably the latter part. Y'all just like, where was that from? But the real ones know. The real ones know where that one's from. Official Danita C. Official Danita C. What's up? Good to have you here. Project Sunty says, bless the stream. Please continue blessing this stream. ZSP111. Mr. Gonzalez. We got Andre Mason. Andre Mason. From Browntown, Mr. Robert Brown. John Beal II. Joseph Winters. Oh my god, they coming in here. Stephen Bram. Joe Arredondo. Jamarcus Williams. Paid Enthusiast. Tony Khan is putting Vince to shame. Tell me about it. The Bulldog Show. And last but not least, Christopher Carter, who guessed it, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. That's right. That song comes from Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. That means y'all, hey, y'all love to hear it. Y'all love to see it. That means y'all grew. That means y'all had a great childhood. That is a great movie. And I might have to go watch it again because it's been a while since I've seen it. All right, guys, let me pause these super chats. If I don't say your name, it's not because I hate you. I do want to go ahead and get to this stream. We have a lot to cover, and I do mean a lot to cover. Let's get it, man. Let's get started. So, there were rumors swirling over the last 24 hours. And these rumors were about this new deal that apparently has already been signed between Warner Brothers Discovery and All Elite Wrestling. It's done. Pen has been put to paper. AEW will see new cash infusion from WBD, HBO Max, or just Max, whatever you want to call it. Here's the thing, though, and this is where it gets interesting. The rumor is, and this is a rumor, no numbers have been confirmed. Do not believe anything you've read. No one knows how much this deal is, the length of the deal. No one knows except AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery. And we won't know until next week when they do the Warner Upfronts. And during the Warner Upfronts, they'll talk about upcoming shows, and AEW is going to be a big part of that. And they're going to be able to announce that big deal on that particular, what is it? I don't know, like convention or whatever. I don't know if it's going to be on TV, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's just some media get together where they talk about the upcoming shows. And from what I'm hearing, the deal that AEW has is lucrative. There's a lot of money, and I mean a lot of money involved. Rumors have said that they have signed a deal with HBO Max, soon to be Max, 5 years for $1 billion. Now that amount I've seen changed. I've seen it change from 300 million to 500 million to $1 billion. So here's the thing. Let me just put this out there right now. $1 billion in 5 years. That's not unrealistic. Think about it this way. So Warner Brothers Discovery, Warner Brothers period, is a media giant. That is one of the giants of Hollywood. Paramount, Warner Brothers, let me just say this. When you think about movies, when you think about prime time, whether it's live action, animated, anytime you see Warner Brothers, it is a huge deal. That thing has been around for decades. Okay? So, if you're talking about how much money Warner Brothers has more than enough money. More than enough money. Okay? And I did the research. This past year, they drew $41 billion across all platforms. Streaming services, movies, animations, TV shows. $41 billion. They have a revenue cap of $31 billion, by the way. So they had to somehow get rid of that $10 billion, or they just didn't get it. But the revenue cap be damned. They drew $41 billion. Okay? A company that's doing $41 billion a year can afford to do $200 million, because it's 5 years, right? So $1 billion divided by 5 is, $200 million. They can afford to give AEW $200 million a year for the next 5 years to have all their content exclusive to Warner Brothers Discovery, or just Warner Brothers. That's not unrealistic. Why people would think that's impossible, it's really not. Matter of fact, I wouldn't be shocked if that was the case. If I wake up next week and find out that they're doing a $1 billion deal, I'll be like, yeah, okay, that feels right. They deserve that. And I will be jumping for joy. Because that is a lot of money. Do people not realize how much $1 billion is? Really think about what I just said. $1 billion. $1 billion. That's 1,000 millionaires, bro. That's a lot of money. If they got that deal, the haters are gonna be fucking furious. They're gonna be losing their minds. Scam Con and scammed HBO Max out of their money. The wrong con got the money. You know what I mean? It's just, they gonna be hating no matter what. But damn it, are they gonna be mad if that's the case? They gonna be mad no matter what the money is. So, listen here. Whether it's 300 million, 500 million, or $1 billion, this is huge. A pay-per-view streaming service deal with Max, that's where you make it. That's how you know you've made it. Now, what happens with the shows going forward, I have no idea. I don't know where Dynamite's going to be. Is it going to stay on TNT? I don't know. Is it going to stay on, what's the other network? The other network is TBS, right? I don't know. What will it even be on cable network? Will it move to streaming? I don't know. Who knows? All I know is AEW is about to make a lot more money than it did ever before. And I'm not just talking about this impending new deal with Warner Brothers Discovery, because we still don't know. We have no idea what it's gonna be. I said $1 billion. We can wake up next week and it'd be $3 billion. I don't know. Whether it's 500 million or simply just $1 billion, this is huge. You can hate on the TV product all you want. You can hate Kenny Olivier, whatever the hell you want to call him, Kenny Omega. You can hate whoever you want. You can despise them as much as you want. But if you are a real wrestling fan, and I say this not to make fun of people, but I mean this. If you're a real wrestling fan, you will be happy for these promotions that are successful, that manage to garner the love and affection of the wrestling fan base, that manage to sell out stadiums, that manage to get huge TV deals, and therefore create a platform for these men and women to come work. You don't have to like it, but it's a platform for these men and women to work. You know, I don't like WWE right now. I think the entire structure has fallen off since Vince came back, but I'm happy it's here because it's still a place for these men and women to work. Not a great place, unfortunately, but a place. And that's how I see it, man. So we'll see. When the deal is announced, I'm hearing that it might be announced during Dynamite. I'm not too sure if that's accurate or not. We'll have to see. But if it is, huge. Huge, buddy. If it's announced before then, and this is something I will say, if the deal is announced like sometime before Dynamite, like say, I don't know, 3 p.m., I'll do a live. I'll come up here and do a live about it and just do 2 lives that night. Why not? Couldn't hurt, right? Still though, I'm happy. I am ecstatic for AEW. I'm excited for everyone involved with this. This is huge for wrestling. Not just big for AEW or Tony Khan or any professional wrestler. This is huge for wrestling, period. So give me your thoughts. What do you guys think the deal is? I'm curious to know what y'all think about that. All In at Wembley Stadium, ladies and gentlemen, is breaking records. So the last time we talked about this, I believe the number was 40, was it 43? 43, 47, 43, because it just beat WCW's highest attended show. So 43, 45. I'm trying to remember what the exact number was. Around that point. Let's go 45 to be safe. 45,000 was the last time we talked. Well, since that time we talked, the numbers have now climbed to, and I'm not kidding you, over 60,000. Ladies and gentlemen, do you realize that is more than half of the WrestleMania attendances? I can probably name you maybe, because it's about to be what, 40 WrestleManias, right? Probably actually more than that, because WrestleMania 2 had like other venues as well. So regardless, let's go with 40 WrestleManias. Only maybe a good 15 either met that number or surpassed it. That's huge. Do you understand? Do you understand how big that is? 60,000. Let me help you out. WrestleMania 39, SoFi Stadium, that seats around 65,000. Okay? So, that's 65,000. AEW is closing in, and I'm serious. They are closing in on 70,000. Now, I don't know when it's going to hit, but it should hit anytime this week. If they hit 70,000 tickets without one match announced, they will officially eclipse the attendance for both nights of WrestleMania 39. Do you understand me? If they hit 70,000 this week, they will have more people in a building than either nights of WrestleMania 39. That's huge. That's huge. Now, I have no idea what the full capacity is going to be. I'm hearing somewhere between 85 to 94,000. If it was up to me, all in, and I'm saying 94K. Fuck it. Listen to me. We're already closing on 70,000. We're 4 months away. We are 4 months away. We are this close to 70,000 already without one match announced. The moment, all I need Tony Khan to do is announce the main event. The main event for that particular event needs to be one or two matches. Needs to be CM Punk and FTR versus Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, or CM Punk versus Kenny Omega. I don't care. It's gotta be one of the two. It's gotta be one of the two. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for the bullshit. I know people want to see Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. We're gonna do that. We're already gonna do that at freaking Forbidden Door anyway, so I'm not worried about that. We'll do that at Forbidden Door and get that out the way. And then we can run that back at a later date. But for this particular, for All In, we don't got time to screw around. Leave your egos at the door. I need the best possible main event, period. Period. The best possible main event for this particular occasion has to be some version of CM Punk versus the Elite. I don't give a shit what Dave Meltzer, what Wade Keller, what any of the people inside the business have to say. You know damn well what needs to happen for them to get a guaranteed 94,000. This ain't the time to let egos and feelings hurt what could be a statement, a legendary making show. Tony Khan needs to, at this point in time, if the Elites are not willing to play ball, if it is the Elite that's stopping them being AEW from making CM Punk and the Elite work together, if it's the Young Bucks, whoever it is, if they are the reason why we haven't really gotten this off the ground yet, here's what Tony Khan needs to do. You ready? I'm Tony Khan. I'm walking into the room. You're working with Punk at All In. And then you walk out. That's it. No, don't even entertain them talking back. You walk your butt into the Elite's room, you look at them in the face and you go, you're working with Punk. And then you walk out. That's what we need right now. I don't give a damn how they feel. They want to shoot on him? Fine, shoot on him. Go on your YouTube show and talk about how bad how what an asshole CM Punk. I don't give a fuck. Alright? Cry. Get mad. That's the main event we need. You want to sell this shit out? That's the match you need to do. Period. I ain't here for it. Okay? We can still have them both on the show. No! None of this, we can have them both in the show. Nah. The match you need to do is CM Punk versus Kenny Omega or CM Punk and FTR versus the Elite. There is no other bigger match. Because that's a match that needs a stadium. Okay? This is not a situation where we have to have a stadium that needs a match. Nah. We have a match right now sitting in the palm of your hands with all the heat in the world that literally could sell out a stadium. And you literally have it right here. All you have to do is announce it. I guarantee you, if Tony Khan any point in time in these next few months says the main event of All In, CM Punk and FTR versus the Elite, ooh, there go them tickets. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Okay. You know what you need to do. Enough. Stop playing with him. This is the time for Tony Khan to be a boss. And hopefully he's already taking care of it. Let's make this work, man. Enough. You're about to make history. This is the time where you need to just put aside all issues and do what's right. We need the absolute best card ever. Ever. And that's gotta be the main event. When you take a black mark, a blemish, and you turn it into gold. Tell me when I'm telling lies. Give me your thoughts, y'all. Here's my question to you before we move on. Do you see AEW at this point, because we're literally closing on 70,000. We are 4 months away from the event. Can they hit 94K? Let's put it to bed. That's my question. Can they hit 94K? They've already shouted all the rest of the expectations. Everyone was saying, okay, 50K, 40K. They've already surpassed all that. Now we're coming close to 70K. Can they hit 94K? Can they sell the entire building out? Something to think about. CM Punk, once again, is back in the news. And ladies and gentlemen, this isn't just your average news when it comes to CM Punk. I'm not just talking about, oh Lord, is it more drama? Another Instagram story that was deleted. People still creating rumors of him coming back. Just let it go. Just give it up, let it go. No, ladies and gentlemen, this is the definitive news when it comes to CM Punk and AEW. And it is exactly what you've all been waiting for. I have the scoop from Fightful Select. Mr. Sean Ross Sapp, right here. And if you're ready to have your mind blown, be ready for it. You ready? The first sentence, literally the first sentence in the report says, AEW Collision, a new show, is set to debut in mid-June, and it will feature the return of CM Punk. And there you go. I could stop right there. I could literally just end the entire stream right there. That's massive. All that time that y'all spent, and when I say y'all, I'm not talking about the people watching the stream because I love y'all. Y'all sane. Some of you, I don't know, but most of y'all are sane. I'm talking about all the CM Punk haters. They spent the better part of a year begging, pleading, losing their minds, going out of their way to tell Tony Khan that Punk needs to go. Punk needs to go. Punk needs to go away. He is toxic. They tried to leverage their opinions and their bodies and whatever the hell they had to get Punk to be kicked the fuck out. And guess what? He coming back anyways. And that's not even it. We're not done. Or we're not done. But Punk is back. You can't change it now. It's happening. Punk is coming back mid-June in Chicago on the debut episode of AEW Collision. Check this out. We're told there are already major plans and a marquee match scheduled for the Collision show with Punk, watch this, with CM Punk pushing for a huge match early in his return. There has been rumors that it would be Chris Jericho, but Punk actually pushed for another return opponent out of the gate. Who's the return opponent, you might think? I'm curious myself. I'm curious. Man, that's massive, man. That's massive. And this is important too, because there were rumors going around that there was going to be a soft roster brand split. and they even say here, they said, we haven't heard if this has anything to do with keeping Punk and the Elite apart. But sources indicated that both sets of talent would occasionally appear on both Dynamite and Collision when it's called for. So if you guys thought, well, does this mean the Elite's not going to show up on Collision and Punk's not going to show up on Dynamite? No. They're going to be on Dynamite and Collision when it's necessary. Check this out. There isn't expected to be a hard bland... Try this again. There isn't expecting to be a hard brand split associated with this show. But we were told that there are plans to have a fresh roster approach with some significant names coming back. And you saw 2 of them tonight on Dynamite. There are several AEW talent who have been sidelined and believe they'll appear on the show, but haven't outright been told they are. There are 3 names that come to mind that have been told they are. And if that's the case, muchos gracias. Muchos gracias. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. I can't speak Spanish right now. Muy bien, goddammit. That's what I was trying to say. Muchas gracias. I can't. I'm done. I'm not gonna say it again. I can't speak English right now because I'm so freaking pumped. I'm pumped. Dag nabbit. Woo! This is great. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Punk is coming back. And you know what? They're gonna screw around and make AEW Collision their #1 show. I don't mind having an extra 2 hours, especially with the report, and this is actually confirmed, AEW Rampage is going to be the new Dark show. It's going to be the new AEW Dark, and it's still going to be on TNT, but it's not going to be live. It's going to be taped. It's going to stay taped, and it's going to be the show to feature indie talent and people who don't get a lot of TV time, which is great. I think that's a great place for that. So yes, AEW Rampage will still be on the air, but it will be taped, and it won't feature the big names, just feature indie talent. While the rest of the rosters will be split up between the 2 live shows. The first one on Wednesday, which is Dynamite, 2 hours, and then Collision, which is also apparently going to be 2 hours too. So, listen, if that's true, we'll see the real details next week perhaps, but if that's true, that's massive. Because that's the biggest problem I've had with AEW thus far. I've always felt like this company just never had enough TV time to cover all their talent. But now, woo, that's a ton. That's plenty of TV time. That's 4 hours. 4 hours is plenty. So all the people who weren't getting TV time can now all get TV time and be involved in programs. Someone's going to be doing something. Everyone's going to be featured somehow, some way. This deal does not include Ring of Honor, in case you guys are asking. No, Ring of Honor is, well, that's an island of its own, as of right now. It's all AEW. It's all AEW right now, and I'm excited. I'm excited. I think if this is going to be on Saturday, let's talk about it. This is going to be on Saturday at 7. What will end up happening, and this is how I feel right now, I will probably watch the first episode. The first episode, which will be live, I'll watch. I'll be here at home watching it, because it is CM Punk's return, and I'll review it. I'll be up here immediately afterwards, and I'll review it. And depending on that first episode, I will either continue to watch and review it, or I'll do what I think I'm going to do. I'll just talk about it on Sunday. Because Saturdays, look, y'all, I'm sorry. I love wrestling, but Saturdays is me day. I need a me day, y'all. I need a day for me. I need a day to, go to the club, go to the bar, go work out, go hang with my friends. That's a me day. Okay? I spend the entire week on social media working, planning, getting things together, doing streams, editing videos, helping other people, social media consulting, all that kind of stuff. Check out my social link. My link tree. I do a lot throughout the week. I need one day to myself. Especially since it's going to get really crazy. Because the summer, y'all, this summer is going to get fucking nuts. Especially starting at the end of May. You got Night of Champions. Then you got Double or Nothing. Then you got Forbidden Door. Then you got, immediately the week after Forbidden Door, you got Money in the Bank. And then you got SummerSlam. Then you got All In, and then All Out. Let me go through that again. You ready? Double or Nothing. Excuse me. Night of Champions. Double or Nothing. Forbidden Door. Then you got Money in the Bank. Then you got SummerSlam. Then you got All In, and then All Out. That's 7 pay-per-views coming up in the next 3 months. That's a ton of content for your asses. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Man, this is gonna be crazy. So if you haven't already, y'all might want to subscribe. Seriously, subscribe and strap in. I say this an hour in. We got over 100 people watching me. Thank y'all for making me a part of your day. But seriously, this is the summer of wrestling. Now, if Vince McMahon can just croak and just leave, that'd be great. You heard me. But yeah, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be a great summer. A great summer for professional wrestling, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm excited for it. So give me your thoughts, man. Give me your thoughts about AEW Collision, CM Punk. Give me your thoughts about Rampage now being a tape show for an hour. And the main shows are going to be Collision and Dynamite. No more Dark, no more Elevation. It's just straight up Dynamite and Collision. And again, this has nothing to do with Ring of Honor. Yeah, get these likes up. We got over 100 people in here, but 84 likes. Let's hit that like button. Help boost the algorithm of this particular video.
Missed AEW, but please tell me the originals finally told their side of the story or just advanced things in general.
I think you know the answer to that question. They didn't tell their side of the story, sadly. I don't see it actually happening. But it'd be like that. You cannot control what's not in your ability to control. I don't write the shows, neither do you. But yeah, I would really love for the originals to explain their side of the story. Because I understand the Outcasts. I'm still kind of waiting on why I should hate the Outcasts. Because I kind of feel like the...
Athena needs to join the Outcasts, but will she?
Only time will tell. Only time will tell. So, let's finally get to AEW Dynamite. I told you, we got a lot of news to cover. We have a ton of news to cover right now. And apparently my audience is growing because other people have stopped streaming. And I told you, I was going to be here. We here tonight. This episode was fabulous. I thought this was a great episode. Lots of storylines advanced. A shocking ending. Massively shocking ending in more ways than one. I thought he did a great job of advancing the main event for Double or Nothing. I love the video packages for MJF, Darby Allin, Jungle Boy Jack Perry, and Sammy Guevara. I thought everything they did from a promo standpoint was almost perfect. The matches that you thought would be good were excellent. The ones that you were kind of iffy about weren't that bad. When I saw Anna Jay versus everyone's favorite blonde from the House of Black, Julia Hart, you know, I was like, I don't know about that one, Chief. I was like, I don't know, that's probably gonna be bad. I watched it and I went, okay, that wasn't bad. When they did Daniel Garcia versus Orange Cassidy, that's one of those matches where I was like, I kind of feel like Orange Cassidy's getting, and I'm gonna say it. Anyone else kind of feel like Orange Cassidy's getting a bit overexposed? Just a bit overexposed. Like we can pull back on him 1 week. Just 1 week, give him a break. But I think that's part of a storyline. But yeah, he's wrestling. I'm like, yo, I'm seeing him every week. We might need a break from him. Just a couple weeks. I think fans will like him more. But yeah, Orange Cassidy and Daniel Garcia. That wasn't bad either. That was actually better than I thought it would be. Best Amigos versus the House of Black. That one I was kind of like, well, that can go either way. And it was solid. It was solid. The matches that you knew were going to be bangers. Fenix versus Claudio Castagnoli. And then the main event, The main event. I was going to say triple threat. Not yet. The main event. Jon Moxley and Kenny Omega in a steel cage match. Like, both of those matches were out of this world insane. Just phenomenal stuff. So, let's not waste any time, man. Let's just get right to it. I don't mind starting from the top. I don't mind actually starting from the beginning, because the beginning was an excellent opener. Claudio Castagnoli and Fenix. Man, let me tell you something. Fenix, and I've been saying it for years now, Fenix is the shiznit. He is one of the best wrestlers in the world. And he went out there and had an excellent match with Claudio. Those two men could have gone forever. Legit. I didn't think there was a slow moment in this. They were doing all kinds of crazy spots, and all of it looked clean. That crowd was going nuts for Fenix. We need more of him. We need more of Fenix. And quite frankly, I wouldn't mind if they did fantasy booking. I wouldn't mind if they did El Hijo del Vikingo, El Hijo, Pentagon, Cerro Miendo, or El Penta Cerro Miendo, and then of course Fenix. Put them in a trios against ya boys, the House of Black. Now, apparently the trios match at the pay-per-view is going to be everyone's favorite, The Acclaimed and Billy Gunn versus the House of Black, which is fine. That's a fine feud. I'm cool. But let's just go ahead and just look past that, though, because I think the match that we need to do for Forbidden Door, or in the future, is definitely that. Vikingo, Fenix, and Pentagon. Oh my god. That'd be great. So, give me more Fenix. Fenix is amazing. This match was fantastic. I can't praise it enough. I cannot praise it enough. It was just that good, man. Seriously, like, if you haven't seen it, and I mean this, you haven't seen Dynamite tonight, I recommend that you go watch that. Okay? And then, just when you thought it couldn't get even more crazier, we go backstage, and I'm not joking you, this is a legit picture. Look who that is. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes do not deceive you. Miro, game over. Miro is back. That boy Miro walked in there and walked right into Tony Khan's office. And he wasn't the only one that came back either. Because that was already crazy enough. When he showed up, you were like, oh my god. Then right after he showed up, freaking Thunder Rosa showed up. Thunder Rosa showed up and walked into the office. So y'all see what's happening, right? And then, not too long, and I'm not making this up, not too long after that, we get this tweet from Mr. El Idolo, Andrade El Idolo, putting on his suit again. That's right. They all coming back. That boy Tony Khan said, Avengers! assemble. He calling the big names, boy. He calling the big names back. I love to see it. This is gonna be great. If we doing it, we doing it. We doing it. We not wasting any time. I can't wait, man. Thunder Rosa, Miro, Andrade. Oh, we going there. We going there, ladies and gentlemen. That's already big. That's already big. So all that on top of CM Punk returning. Collision, AEW Collision is about to break. It is literally getting ready. And I swear to God, it's getting ready to top. It's getting ready to be some craziness. Huge ratings, boy. The only thing that would fuck it up is if, I don't know, let's just say NXT decided, I want to do a special on June, when is it? When is it? Is it, because it's a Saturday in June. June 17th? It's June 17th, I heard. Either June 10th or June 10th or June 17th. Regardless, if NXT pulls out, well, we would like to do a special. We would like to do a special on the 10th. And we had no idea that AEW. Yeah, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Try that again. It's bullshit. There it is. Bullshit. I'm telling y'all right now. They gonna pull that shit. Watch them do it. They shouldn't. But yeah, I'm excited. Fucking Thunder Rosa, Miro, Andrade, and CM Punk. Oh my god. That's... Tony Khan understands us. And you love to see it. You love to see it, man. So, we're going to get more and more. Apparently, we're going to keep getting that. We're going to keep getting that for the next week or so to help promote the event. Alright, so the rest of the show is pretty straightforward. You had FTR come out to accept the challenge for a tag team title match at Double or Nothing between Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. And then they're interrupted by Mark Briscoe. Mark Briscoe lets it be known that he will be the special guest referee of the match. And then the freaking Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal end up blinding Mark Briscoe, end up blinding Dax Harwood with some alcohol. And then pushed Mark Briscoe into Dax, and Dax gave him a power drive on his head. So now there's some dissension between Mark Briscoe and FTR because FTR accidentally hurt him. And Jeff and Jay are going to take advantage of that. So there's some drama there. Quite honestly, I don't know how I feel about that match. The only thing that's carrying that match is Mark Briscoe. That's it. Because if it didn't have Mark Briscoe, I would not give a fuck. I do not care about Jay and Jeff Jarrett as a tag team. I just don't. I don't care about Jeff Jarrett on my TV screen. I don't give a shit how good he is. It's just, I don't watch AEW for Jeff Jarrett. I just don't. I didn't watch TNA for Jeff Jarrett. Chris Jericho told Renee Paquette that he has filed a court order that as long as Chris Jericho's on screen, Adam Cole cannot be in the arena. That's the court order. And that's basically it. He's keeping Adam Cole away from him until they have a match. Roderick Strong told Chris Jericho that next week, because he walked into the scene, he's all like, look, bitch, next week, I want a piece of that ass. Pause. In a Falls Count Anywhere match. And Roderick Strong was all like, I have a quarter too, bitch. Boom. JAS is banned from ringside. And Jericho's like, the fick? Exactly. We got video packages for MJF, Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin, and Jungle Boy Jack Perry. I'm gonna just say it up front, very clear to you. They were all awesome. They were all excellent. They were all very well done. They all did a great job of showing you their characters and basically putting each other over to really highlight why this should be the main event. And it is going to be an excellent main event. I can't wait for it. It's going to be bonkers. Those four are going to have one of the best matches this year. Guarantee you, and I can't wait for it. Tony Khan. Tony Khan appeared on screen. He appears to talk about what a great show we have tonight. In addition to everything tonight, there are stars in the back lined up looking for chances to wrestle. And it's clearer than ever that AEW can produce more great content every week. And you'll have a huge announcement about that. Another Tony Khan huge announcement next week. And I honestly believe this will be a huge announcement. Because it's going to be the introduction of AEW Collision and the return of CM Punk. We'll be talking about that next week. Daniel Garcia loses to Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy continues to, get beaten down over time more and more. So that's building to him eventually losing the championship to who I have no idea. Probably Miro. Video package of dueling promos between TDMD and the Outcast. They are doing a triple threat match next week. Hikaru Shida, Britt Baker, and our champ, Jamie Hayter, taking on the Outcasts. Let's see where that goes. Because I do expect some shenanigans to happen as a result. Maybe we'll get another team member. Be nice. Christian. Oh, yeah. This Christian Cage promo. Yo, Christian can get some heat. Christian basically says he's challenging Wardlow for the AEW TNT title. And he didn't have to fight for it. He don't have to go up no rankings. He just challenged him. Why? Because he's a legend. Because he's Christian. He's a former world champion. He gets to move in front of the line like everyone else. And he's getting booed. He is getting all kinds of heat. Edge is better. Edge is, all that kind of stuff. It's awesome. And it's actually, it makes me smile because we don't get a lot of people who can do this. Sometimes I'm like, damn, that boy Christian really is good at being a heel and getting that heat. So you love to see it. As I said before, Julia Hart versus Anna Jay in a no DQ match. It was solid. Wasn't like blow me away amazing, but I thought they did a pretty decent job. It wasn't perfect. There were a ton of spots that were missed, including that ending where they were supposed to hit a superplex on some steel chairs, and they missed the steel chairs. It was kind of weird, but whatever. Anna Jay wins with that Heartless lock, and that was it. Anna Jay loses to the Heartless lock. Julia Hart wins by submission. She beat her with the Heartless lock. And there you go. That was it. Julia Hart's awesome. And Anna Jay got a fat ass. What? She said she had a fat ass. I wasn't looking. Kinda. Anyways. She said she had a fat ass. I'm just telling you what she said. Best Amigos versus House of Black. Bandido, Chuck Taylor, and Trent Barrella taking on Brody King, Buddy Matthews, and Malachi Black for the Trios Championship. This was the first ever House Rules match. It wasn't bad. They told us all these stipulations, and we didn't make use of it, so I was just kind of like, alright. But alright, they have their own type of rules match, and the House of Black win by pinfall. It is what it is. What else can you do? Post-match, some guy named Kyle Fletcher attacked Orange Cassidy. And I was like, who the hell is Kyle Fletcher? Alright, sure. Have fun with that. Fuck Kyle Fletcher is. Who gives a fuck? All I want to know is Will Ospreay coming to get that title. That's all I care about. Okay, here's the best part. The best part is the ending. So this is where it gets really, really juicy. The main event. Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega in the main event. Steel cage. We had Claudio and our boy Wheeler Yuta run out and start beating the dog shit. And I mean the dog shit out of Kenny until the Elite, that being, of course, the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, come out to beat up Claudio and Wheeler and run them off. Bryan Danielson shows up on commentary, and then we get the match. Y'all, Moxley and Kenny Omega be having some of the most violent goddamn matches, I swear to God. The match starts, Kenny pulls out a barbed wire steel chair, and it's legit barbed wire. Because when he hit Moxley with the chair, he started bleeding immediately. Not like just the head. I'm talking about like the chest and the back. It was weird barbed wire. He was bleeding from the back. And then Moxley then beat the hell out of Kenny with that chair too, and then he starts bleeding from the back. Then they get freaking broken glass, and I went, trauma, 2019. Oh my god, that was an awesome guy. Full Gear 2019 was an awesome main event. You know what I mean? It was so good. Oh man, I saw that broken glass, and I went, here we go. Yeah, it was violent. It was some GCW shit, and I loved it, every bit of it. So they were beating each other down, and then Kenny Omega does a freaking V-trigger and knocks Jon Moxley through the cage. They broke the cage. I'm not kidding you. They broke the cage. The cell got broke. It was that good. It was that crazy. They broke the cell, man. Which allowed Don Callis to get inside the ring. But it also allowed Jon Moxley to get the screwdriver. So Jon Moxley gets the screwdriver, so he's going to use it on Kenny Omega. And Don Callis gets inside the ring to stop Jon from getting the screwdriver, from using the screwdriver on Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega stands up, hits the V-trigger, goes to hit the one-winged angel. He hits it. During the pinfall, 1, 2, Don Callis does the unthinkable. He takes the screwdriver and rams it into the skull of Kenny Omega. I'm not kidding you. Don Callis, the uncle, the relative, the pseudo-father figure, attacked Kenny Omega and allowed Jon Moxley to beat him 1, 2, 3. Bryan Danielson he's on commentary just smiling, just from ear to ear, just smiling hard. And Don Callis is standing over Kenny Omega. He's getting all this heat. The fans are booing him. Boo! 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 Right? And then Don Callis was going to hit him with the screwdriver again. Throws it down. Yells something in front of Kenny Omega's face and then walks away. Don Callis has joined up with the BCC. So you know what's coming next, right? Konosuke Takeshita is about to join them. Konosuke is about to be on some Anakin Skywalker shit. I can't wait. I cannot wait for it. This is about to be some Anakin Skywalker shit. Oh, I can't. You are the chosen one! Oh, it's gonna be great. And then, you know what comes next, right? See, now it's 5. Technically 6, but 5 on 3. That's when Hangman Page comes out. And that's when Kota Ibushi come out. And then we get the best storyline outside the bloodline. We get the Golden Elite versus the BCC. Woo! I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the heel turn. I'm ready for Konosuke Takeshita to join the dark side. Good. Join the dark side. And I'm ready for Kota Ibushi to come in and take his place. Oh. And I'm ready for Kota Ibushi versus Konosuke Takeshita. I'm ready for it. Oh, this is great. Oh, I love that ending. And the more I think about it, the more I love it. I can't wait. If they do exactly how I just planned it out, this is easily going to be this might end up being the best storyline in wrestling this year. I can't wait for it, man. That's going to be so good. This was an excellent ending to what I thought was a great episode of Dynamite. And ladies and gentlemen, man, like, AEW is coming back. AEW is slowly but surely making its way back into the people's hearts. This is an indication of great things to come, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. Hey, but that's my review. Give me your thoughts about everything we talked about. Give me your thoughts about the rumored partnership between WBD, Warner Brothers Discovery, and AEW. Give me your thoughts about CM Punk returning, AEW Collision. Give me your thoughts about Wembley Stadium. Give me your thoughts about Dynamite. How you feel about Rey Fenix and Claudio? How you feel about the ending with Kenny Omega getting turned on by Don Callis? What do you feel about Konosuke Takeshita going heel and Kota Ibushi coming in to take his place? Come on now, give me your thoughts. There's a lot to talk about. That is a lot to talk about. So I can't wait to hear your thoughts. But let's play some super chats.
Rosa best be cleared.
I would think she would be cleared. I don't know if she will be or not, but I'm thinking she will be. I'm thinking she will be. I don't know why the live chat just disappeared for some reason. I don't get that. But yeah, we got a lot of people in here. But it's your time now. It's your thing. Do what you wanna do. I can tell you. Who you talking to? It's your thing, yeah. Do what you wanna do. Bye 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 bye. Give me your thoughts, y'all. What y'all feeling like when it comes to tonight's episode? Let me see here. ZSP111. Imagine the promos Punk and Omega can do with each other. Bring IRL issues into a wrestling angle. Bringing IRL, real life issues, into the wrestling angle would be fantastic for interest. I'm telling you, if they announce that match as the main event, it's selling out. It's selling out. Big reminder that the YouTube Super Chat champion, nickname I, will be defending his belt at Double or Nothing at the end of the month. Now, I'm letting you know right now, he ain't going down without a fight. I do not think anyone will beat him. You're gonna have to do it. Let me tell you something. This guy goes up to $500. So you better be willing to put in some legit money. Legitimate money to beat this guy. He be bringing it. Nickname I, he be bringing it, man. Everyone's excited. Everyone's excited about Miro coming back. I am too. I'm so happy Miro has returned. I hope he brings Lana with him. CJ Perry. That would be nice. Vinny Max are like, what if I brought some tickets, pal? Oh Lord. Should Vince buy tickets, y'all? I don't know how I feel about that. Tickets to Double or Nothing or Wembley Stadium. Either one would suck.
All we need is Athena and Mercedes for Outcasts and Jade and Rosa for Originals, and now we got 5 on 5. I mean, it's not that complicated, right?
It's really not. I think you made that work. Anthony, you're becoming one of my top donators on this channel. I think you might actually be behind. It's Higa. So the last time I saw the order, on top is your Super Chat champion, nickname I. But below him is King My Tots. But then after him is Higurashi, and I think you're in my top 5, Anthony. Because you've been donating very, very religiously, and I appreciate that. But you've been donating a lot to my channel, and you're in my top 5 now. So I want you to know I'm grateful for that, sir. Your donations are appreciated. Maybe you should try to go for this championship. The Super Chat Championship it's been barren on WWE shows because nickname I has kept a monopoly on it, and it will stay that way as long as he continues to be around. So maybe you should go ahead and let nickname I know that you're coming to take that title from him. I would understand if you don't want to go for it though. Just saying. Alex, how you feel about this? Hikaru Shida versus Asuka, AEW. Oh, you mean Kana? Well, I mean, that would be a massive pickup, a huge pickup if AEW got fucking Asuka. That would be freaking dope. How do I feel about Rey Mysterio versus Fenix? I think that actually happened. Did that happen in Lucha Underground? If not, it needs to. But yeah, I feel like that would be a fucking awesome match. Yeah, it would just be an awesome match. Let's see here. JoJo, they should have Goldberg versus Sting be the main event that match. Oh yeah, Sting versus Goldberg. Oh, that would be so goddamn cool. Oh, I would love that. That's a nostalgia match. What a nostalgia match that would be. Oh, that would be the perfect nostalgia match. I'd be there for it. Would you? I doubt for Jade and Rosa join the originals. I feel Riho, Sky Blue, or Willow are going to be the last two members. We'll have to see. We would have to see.
I am 17 and too broke, so no, my parents will kill me.
Hey, understandable, Anthony. Still, thank you so much for your donations. It is very much appreciated, my dude. It's very much appreciated. Y'all, these people on Twitter, I posted something about a future heel turn for Konosuke. Man, they want it. They likes it, and they wants it. And I wants it too. That heel turn would be phenomenal. That would be the ultimate. Essentially, it would be Luke Skywalker, and I'm here for it. Give me that Luke Skywalker heel turn. I want it. I want it. All right. Yeah, y'all. I think we pretty much covered everything that we need to cover tonight. So I'm not gonna keep you here too much longer. So let me just get one big announcement out the way. I'm gonna be talking about it throughout the week. Your boy is gonna be at Comic Palooza once again this year. I will be there as an influencer. I'm gonna see if I can get interviews with Mick Foley and Lita. That's the plan. So those are the next upcoming interviews. Mick Foley and Lita. That should be great. Yeah, any more stuff to happen, I'll let you know. But I'm excited. I am super excited to get things started, to make this work. I personally cannot wait. And I mean this, I cannot wait to get to Wembley. It's gonna be fantastic.
From now on, Alyx, I think I will only donate once a week cause I can't keep wasting money, and so no, I will never compete for Super Chat Champion, thanks.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you. Like, once a week is great. Your donations are very much appreciated, and you are giving me a lot and helping the channel out, and it is going to a good cause. So, listen, man, it's a rough world. You know, these donations are what they are for a reason. They are donations because they do support me during this time where I'm trying to get this business off the ground. But also, you know, I never, ever want to tell people that they have to give me money. I will never, ever be that kind of dude. You know, I will always tell people to take care of themselves first before you come take care of me. I just want people to know that your donations are appreciated. It's not recommended. Otherwise, it wouldn't be donations. You know, if I really wanted to, I could make people subscribe. I could just go to Twitch. Like, if I really just wanted people to subscribe to me, to watch my content, I'll just go to Twitch. You know what I mean? Go to Twitch and then make people subscribe to watch me. Which I probably could do. Maybe I should do a Twitch. Huh. To be continued. We'll think about that. But yeah, like, if I really just wanted people to give me their money, I just go to Twitch. Nah, I like doing what I do because I want it to be free. I want people to love what I do. And I think that's what makes this channel special, is that you don't have to pay for it. But the ones that do donate, the ones who do support me, believe in what I'm doing. They believe in the cause. They believe in the direction. They believe in what we're doing here. And I appreciate you, sir, for what you are doing. So thank you so much. Thank you all for your donations. Thank you all for your time. But I am going to get out of here. So Comic Palooza at the end of the month, May 26th, 27th. Those are my days. But other than that, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for making me a part of your day. As you file out, do all the YouTube things. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo. Now, before I go, there's a couple more Super Chats coming in. So I'm going to wait for those Super Chats to hit. Then I'm going to go ahead and split. You guys are fucking awesome. You guys are coming in hot with these Super Chats.
Oh, ain't nobody loves me better than you.
Raw's been boring that I took a weekly piano gig at a restaurant now and just PVR it instead.
And there you go. On that note, that's the best time to end this stream. Go do your jobs. Go make your money. Go say hi to your loved ones. Go take care of your children. Go feed yourselves. Go take care of yourselves. And I'll see you guys next time, right here in Alyx's World, a place that is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I love you. Always know that I'm thinking about you. So please take care of yourselves. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.